What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Virtual Gravity Blackout from Storm. As we fire it up, scroll on down and hit that subscribe button. It's pretty rare you find honest cross-brand comparisons of bowling balls these days, and that's what we're best at, so if you like it, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on the next one. For the 8th time domestically, Storm has released a ball in the Gravity line, which is one of the most used models in SPI's history. The Virtual Gravity Blackout follows closely behind the recently discontinued Infinite Physix, featuring the REX Pearl coverstock finished with their reactagloss finish. The engine inside of this release is the Shapelock HD core, featuring a 2.48 RG, 0.52 differential, and a pretty strong 0.20 intermediate diff. All that together makes one of the strongest asym pearls ever to come out of Utah. For the layout, I went with a 5.25 by 4.25 by 3.5 2LS layout, which is similar to what I used on the DNA, just slightly stronger. I liked the DNA shape a lot, but with this REX cover being both shinier and a little bit weaker, I bumped the pin to center of grip distance down a bit to encourage some earlier roll out of the Blackout. And on the lanes, I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a ball make that frequently warned against hockey stick type motion. This is a shape that attracts a lot of attention, but the risk-reward ratio is so high that when the pros are bowling for the real money, you rarely see a shape like this being used. It's fun, but almost to the point of nonsensical. But even though the pragmatic sport bowler in me doesn't like it, the house hack in me loves it. Having a piece in my arsenal that I can hang out there and just watch it fly off the spot is just so much fun. And it's that fun that would cause me to use it during league and in house shot tournaments, because simply put, sometimes having fun on the journey is just as important as the destination. But if you're less cavalier than I am and want to limit the risk potential in your bowling game, this one might not be it. Sure, I bet if you took the surface down, you could tame that out a lot, but why would you when you can just get a ball that's more specifically designed for that, like an absolute or a reality? This thing is great at generating angle, which comes with inherent risks regardless of the oil conditions. But if you're okay with that risk, pairing this piece with the Tour Dynamics and the Hustle RIP from Rotogrip would make for a great bag. The Tour Dynamics is almost the exact opposite, being one of the most controllable reactions in production today, and the Hustle RIP is just a great benchmark type reaction. But this recommendation is based on one simple fact, that to get a high level of success out of each of these three pieces, you have to have a high level of talent. If you're struggling to control your ball motion, there are much better options than these. Taking a look at our cross-brand comparisons, I first grabbed the Ebonite Emerge, and you can see that there is a ton of overlap here. The Emerge is a little bit smoother off the spot, which makes the shape even better to me, but I would guess that after putting 15 to 30 games on the Blackout, you'll see a similar amount of smoothness off the spot as the ball wears in. I also took a look at the Infinite Physix from Storm, because even though it's discontinued, I think it's important for you guys to see the difference between it and the Blackout. Even though the Virtual Gravity is essentially a direct replacement to the Infinite, the shapes are insanely different. So if you are seeking to replace the Infinite Physix, there are better options to get that same shape out of something new. But soapbox aside, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with this piece. The first is the Cavalier Bowler. If you're out there just to have a good time, keep it loose, and want to watch your ball do that super fun hockey stick thing, this is your ball. Just like when I got my first Rotogrip cell, the Virtual Gravity Blackout is a ball to get inside with, wheel on it, and watch it fly. The second and definitely more serious recommendation is bowlers with a low axis of rotation. This thing creates a ton of angle, which sometimes low axis rotation bowlers tend to struggle with. You'll want to make sure you drill it to be basically as continuous as you can, but if you do, I think you'll love it, especially after the oil has transitioned away. The Virtual Gravity Blackout takes the early season lead as the most angular ball on the market, but if you're ready for that much power, it might just be the thing that gets your scores to the top of the leaderboard, and you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure you use that discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you very much to Nick Clough for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. And as always, remember, you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.